Hey everybody, this is Jubilee, and today I'm doing the totally awesome Liberty Whispers syntax strength in numbers because he tagged me specifically. And I was hoping not to do any more tag videos for a while, so thank you. But I've been tagged, so I can't say no. And I decided to do it to soft spoken, just because. And a warning, because I haven't really looked over these questions that well. Sorry. It's gonna be interesting, and I'm gonna have to edit the parts where I think a lot. But okay, let's get started. And I'll tag people at the end, so if you want to hear who's tagged, skip to the end. Alright, so what is your earliest memory? This is difficult because a lot of the time I'm not sure if these are memories, or I'm not sure if these are photographs that I've seen, of my very early childhood. Like, I'm not sure if I'm making this up or if it is a real memory, but so the very earliest probably would be like Christmas morning when I was really little. Maybe like when I was 3 or 4. I don't remember much about it. Yeah. Okay. Do you have a favorite number? And if so, what is it and why? I do have a favorite number. I like 2 that I like. I like the number 118 and the number 18. But I think that's only because my birthday is January 18, which is 118. Or just 18. So number comes up a lot too. But I think that's just because I like it. I tend to see it everywhere. But yeah, be 18. What was the last movie you watched? Well, after I did my movie collection video, I decided I really wanted to watch Spirited Away again, because it's been like a couple years. So I just watched that. I finished it like a couple days ago, because it took me a while. So it was Spirited Away. As a child, did you have a favorite toy? If so, what was it? I did. This is my favorite toy for a very long time. And I got for Easter when I was maybe 4. But it was this really soft rabbit, and I named him Ears. Which is a very original rabbit name, I'm aware of that. It's just my dog. Yeah, Ears. So I love Ears. Okay. Tell 3 random facts about yourself, but make one a lie, leaving viewers of your tag to guess which 2 are true. Okay, so here are mine, and you have to guess which 2 are true and which is false. So the first, I love ballet. The second, I have a collection of giant pandas. And the third one is, I'm afraid of frogs. So you can comment on the video and just tell me what you think is true and what's false. Okay. If you could live in any universe belonging to a movie, video game, or book, what would it be and why? That is probably the most difficult question that I've ever encountered, because there are so many good books and movies that I love. It's probably gonna come down to being like a tie. Well, I always wanted to. I always wanted to go to Hogwarts, but my letter did not really come at age 11. I'm still kind of waiting, even though I would have, like graduated by now. But I can still work. So I would say like Harry Potter, but then I would be too old to go to Hogwarts. So I love the Lord of the Rings world of Middle Earth. I love that. I love probably any medieval sort of world, any magical sort of world. And there's Star Wars. Gosh, I've given several places. I said I can't really give one specific answer though. Yeah, that's close enough. Sorry. Alright, these are hypothetical questions. Yikes. Okay. A book publisher is going to fund 1 year's worth of traveling in order for you to write a memoir of your time away. What do you name the book, and where do you travel to? Should be to where do you travel. Remember, you only have 12 months, so you need to allow an allotted time for each destination. So this is like where I would go. Okay, well, I definitely want to go to China. I've always wanted to go to China. I would probably spend at least 2 months in China. Yeah, it's been like 2 months because I would love to go to Chengdu. I'd love to see the panda preserve. I'd love to sample every type of dumpling known to China. For those of you who know me, I love Chinese dumplings so much. I do. So I would just be going around eating dim sum, dumplings, noodles all the time. That's probably all I would do for 2 months. I'd get so fat. And then I would go to probably. I'd want to go to New Zealand too, because it's quite beautiful. And they shot Lord of the Rings there, so it's like gorgeous. I'd probably spend about a month there, because it's smaller. And then I would probably spend the rest of my time in Europe, because there's just so much to do there. So I'd want to spend a lot of time in the UK, and maybe go to France and Italy. Yeah, so that's what I would do. Oh, and what would I name the book? What would you name that? My Totally Awesome World Adventures. Best book title ever. Okay. Time travel is possible, but the chances of returning back to your original time are slim to none. Do you chance it? If so, what time period would you travel to? Bear in mind you may end up stuck here. Yeah, I would definitely risk it. I've never felt that I belong in this time period. Which sounds really odd, I know, but I'm a very technological person. Like, I do love technology and everything, but I have some qualms with it, and I think it's leading us to become really lazy. And I think children nowadays who are growing up are not. Everything is so easy for them. They have everything at their fingertips. They're not having to work as hard, or to work to think and figure things out. And I just, sorry, my fingers. I just have problems with everything. So I would love to go back to a time. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. A time when there was not all this iPhones and Google. Although I do like Google, but I would see, I would say like medieval, but I'm not sure I want to be stuck there. I mean, that's pretty bluff. It's pretty rough living. I was combining the two words. Okay, I'm tired. Maybe like the 1800s. I think the 1800s probably. Maybe 1800s England. I think so, yeah, that's probably, because that'd be a lot slower and a lot. Or the very early 1900s. Maybe late 800s, 1800s to early 1900s England. It's a good time period. Okay. A pill is invented that when taken daily will boost your productivity, intelligence, and learning ability by 20%. However, for every week you use it, your life expectancy goes down by 2 days. Do you take the pill? Well, I have some questions about this pill. I question everything. Well, first I'd want to know, is it a thing that wears off? Like, if you take a pill, do you boost productivity, intelligence, and learning ability for a week and then it wears off? Or is it sort of you retain that? And then also, is it like once you take one you have to keep taking them, or like can you only take them a couple times? Because if you retained that, then I would like to take maybe maybe 10 of them, because my life expectancy going down by 20 days is not that bad. If I would be able to be a lot more intelligent and productive, kind of productive, but I don't know. Yeah, so I mean I would want to, because that sounds very ideal and nice, but as long as I could, yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, but if you didn't, if it was like a thing that just wore off and you would have to continually take them in order to stay intelligent, then no, I wouldn't do that. Maybe once or twice. Sorry, I have to think about this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, these are do you believe questions, and I have to give reasons as to why or why not I believe in these things. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Do you believe in love at first sight? No, I definitely don't believe in love at first sight, because as everyone knows, I'm not really sure about love. I don't know, I might be changing my mind, but it's love at first sight is definitely, it's just it's silly when you think about it. I mean, the fact that you could, just ignoring love for a minute and maybe like strongly liking someone, you're really basing this all on an outward appearance, and it's all superficial. And sorry, I'm gonna try not to be all like ranty and luxury here for a minute, but you're basing this on someone's appearance. I mean, it's like lust at first sight, You're not falling in love with someone. You're not wanting to start a relationship with someone because they could turn out to be a horrible person. It could be an extremely attractive murderer, It's like, it's stupid. But on the off chance that it's someone incredibly good looking that has a wonderful personality, and you have a wonderful personality, and you're also attractive, and they like you, and then, maybe that's great, but there's no such thing as love at first sight. Sorry for those of you who believe in that. Do you believe in soulmates? No, I don't I just find the notion of soulmates to be irritating. I believe that there are people out there who are extremely like each other. But this does not mean they're soulmates. Because I don't think there is such thing as soulmates, but so yeah, basically that's my answer. Your soul was not made to be with one person. It's just there's other people, there's many people you're gonna be compatible with, or there's, you know, this many people you're gonna be compatible with, and this many who's gonna like you back, and this many that you actually meet. So there's just, the reality, there'll be a small amount of people who are actually, you know, close to perfect for you, but this does not mean you're soulmates, because there could be one or two, but you never ever would meet one. So I don't know. Do you believe in life after death? This is getting so heavy. So deep. Okay. I wasn't expecting to be having these sort of thoughts at 1 o'clock in the morning, but here I am. So life after death. I was raised as a Christian in a Christian household, but not in a way that I was forced to believe in things. I was always told to form my own opinion on everything, and I do. And I think we all would like to believe that there is a life after death, because no one wants to think once we die that's the end. That's depressing. So I would like to believe that there is a heaven, a Valhalla, whatever you want to call it. You know, the underworld, Hades, whatever your beliefs maybe. But do I suppose we could also be talking about reincarnation here, but this is just, to be honest, I'm not fully sure. Because the little church girl who, you know, grew up going to and listening to sermons every week wants to say yes, but the logical, rational person that I am says you don't really know. You're really not so sure. So that's kind of my answer. Aliens. Do I believe in aliens? I would probably say no, except for the fact that my geeky parents, well, it's really my geeky dad, they watch these alien shows all the time. I've watched them for years. I have grown up having to watch alien shows. And, yeah, these stupid things. So, unfortunately, I've seen a lot of evidence. I mean, I don't believe half of what it is, but honestly, I think that the universe is too big for there not to be some sort of intelligent life form out there. They might not be humanoid, they might, you know, but I think that there is someone out there, and I do, apologies if you don't believe in this, but I do subscribe, or I do support evolution. So I believe that it's only natural that there could have been, there are other planets, such as Earth, whose microorganisms have evolved all the way to animalistic figures. I don't know. This is really too much for my brain right now. Yeah. So aliens, that's a aliens, that's a maybe, possibly, yeah. Miracles, no, I don't believe in miracles. I think that there are some there are some amazing coincidences and like statistically unlikely things that have happened. This doesn't constitute something as a miracle, though. It doesn't. Okay, the future. Is there anything in the near future you're looking forward to? You're spelled wrong. There should be the positive. Sorry. Yes. Do I have to say what it is? Well, I think, okay, well, today's it's technically the 9th, so technically tomorrow, on the 10th, is Chinese New Year, so I'm looking forward to that. You probably don't celebrate Chinese New Year, and it's not like a major, but it means I get to eat Chinese food, and that's awesome, so I'm excited about that, man. And for the first time in my life, I think I'm kind of excited about Valentine's Day, which is silly, but I don't know. So, I think I'm getting something in the mail, so I'm excited about that. And something I sent out in the mail. I'm excited. That I'm very excited about, but anyway, that's pretty much the near future. There are other things, but they're further along. Come the end of 2013, is there anything you want to have seen / done / achieved or accomplished? Accomplished. Sorry, I have got to stop correcting on the spelling and grammar. Sorry. Now. Well, yeah. For those who don't know, I am raising a sweet dog right now named Joy, who is a guide dog in training, and she's in June, maybe. I believe it May or June, sometime around there. I will be turning her in. Her time with me will be up. And about the end of the year, she should be done with. That's enough. She should have graduated from her guide dog school by then, and her dog college. So, by the end of 2013, I would love to have raised a beautiful guide dog, an official guide dog, because I would love for her to make it to be a guide dog for the blind. That's all I want for her right now, and I would be the proudest person in the world if my little baby dog eventually gets to lead someone who is vision impaired. So that's really what I'm hoping for. There are like a couple other things, but I'm not really gonna say them out loud. Do you have a bucket list? If so, what's on it? My bucket list is basically just like traveling places. Just places I want to see and things. Places I want to go, things I want to see. You know, like I want to see a lot of the wonders of the world. I'd love to go to Egypt and see the pyramids, Menkaure, Khufu, and I would love to see the Parthenon, Greece. I'm a big fan of mythology, so that's why. That's that. I would love to go to China. Yeah, I've already said that. That's kind of it for my bucket list. This video's been going on for a while, probably a little longer than I was hoping, but that's it. And now you have to tag people. Okay. Yikes. I've I've said yikes like 5 times in this video, I think. That's weird, I don't ever say that. Alright, well, I'm obviously going to tag Rob, Yorkshire ASMR, because he tagged me to do that last video. So this is like, I'm getting you back. You know you had to do it. So you're tagged, and Whisper Whimsy, you're also tagged, because I told you I was gonna tag you. One more person. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna like really quickly go on YouTube and just sort of see who I can tag. Come on. They all have to have under 1,000 subscribers too. So trying to find someone. Beans. I'm totally gonna tag you. Okay. So, yeah. Beans, you've been tagged. And I guess I'll put the 3 of those guys, those 3 awesome guys, in my description box. And, yeah, you'll have to do that now. So, have fun with that. And anyone else who wants to do this wasn't tagged, feel free to. It's really great tag. Thank you, Mal, for this. Thank you for tagging me. And thank you all for listening to this very rambly, long video. Okay.